to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shine in the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, that's still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we have Dante Jackson. He's putting together an incredible season, now in double digits with 10 picks. It's the Panthers and the Bengals on EA Sports.
From the home of the 20. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center.
Last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the second-year man from The Ohio State University, Justin Fields. Now it's Fields. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this one is incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Parker, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep is DJ Chark. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That's on the guard, Alex Kappa.
Still first down.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. Now back to throw. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. The returner, DJ Chark. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll look to throw here. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here comes Cohen.
13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
They'll fake the handoff, now Fields.
Going back to Marshall. He's got him again. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. They'll run with Foreman. And a short gain down to about the 33. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Now Fields. Able to complete this to Shenault.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of
Personal
bounds.
foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer call is accepted, and his officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accused the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They just tried to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Fields going to hold on to it.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You got to worry about a grounding call when you're throwing from back there. No flag on that play, but maybe, possibly.
Well, that's one that we have certainly seen called before.
Yeah, I think what you have to be cognizant of.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase with touchdown number 8 on the year. Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Cameron Sample able to get in there and drop him behind the line. And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So they'll come up first and Fields now to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. He's going to look deep for Moore. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Here's Fields on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. With his 11th touchdown on the ground, number 13 overall. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Week 9 here in the National Football League. We'll have 9 weeks to go after this. We got a couple of good matchups in prime time to wrap up the first half of the season. Tonight, Tennessee and KC in the AFC. And then tomorrow night, an interconference matchup. Baltimore and New Orleans from the Superdome. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
A lot of bad news on.
After review of the play,
so that will overturn. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So on fourth down on is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. DJ Moore, the Carolina offense, about to take over once again. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this.
Back over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage a quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You've got an opportunity to catch passes now, too.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the option left is Fields. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Justin Fields with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the second time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback, the ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we have reached halftime here. Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway from the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going to look deep for more. It got his man, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Well, CD, when you combine accuracy with a big arm, you get throws like that. And Justin Fields may very well be making these kinds of plays at the pro level for years to come. Here's Fields. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Here's Fields. And he's got it. And the Panthers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got it first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
On second and goal, Fields looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's surprising the face there. It's a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now Fields on third and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tommy Trimble there to make the grab. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. A nice... second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. An option handoff here to Mixon. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's the option, running right. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He will find his man Chase complete.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Holding. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they're going to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Gets through and now an opening. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
They'll look to throw.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Sharks got it left side. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's once again complete to Chark. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. The offense on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they win in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Fields. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Second and 2. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Dante Jackson picks it past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Taking it about the 1. Chark set to return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. in need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They'll look to throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit Corey Littleton blowing that play up. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. And that is guys in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point by McPherson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On play action, Fields. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Play action. It's Fields. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel.
You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like big pitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent, ain't sold 1 million records yet. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes.